Pattern paper and ephemera isn't just for scrapbookers. It's really great for card makers when you're short on time and need something quick. Stay tuned for some no stamp 5-minute cards. When I pick up a new paper pack and ephemera, I like to go through all the patterns to look at all of the possibilities and then open up the ephemera and sort them out so I know exactly what it is I'm working with. So the first thing I'll do here is pull out all of this Bouquet Builder ephemera and kind of sort it by the different styles of leaves and foliage that I have in here. So I have some blue leaves and some of these smaller greens. These are smaller than this one here. This one is completely different, so I'll pop that over separate. This one kind of fits here. I've got a flower. As you can see, I'm just going through and kind of making stacks that help me understand what it is I have to work with. And then I can start coming up with a game plan. Now that I have everything separated out, I've got a good idea of a few cards that I can put together pretty quick. So I pulled out a piece of the pattern paper from the cardstock pack and cut it down to a 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. And I'm going to start pulling in a few little elements here. Now I thought I would make this first one pretty simple, so I'm using some of these words. And I like the word relax. I think that goes really good with the whole green theme here. But I just want to say just relax. So I am going to snip off the word just from this greeting. So now it will say enjoy the ride. We'll use that again later. And then I have the just also. So now I've got just and relax. And I can go ahead and arrange those on there. I did put some foam adhesives on the back there. I thought those would work out really great with the cute little potted plant. So I'll put down the just and put my pot in place here. And then figure out where I want my relax to end up. And maybe just right underneath like so. If I cut off a little bit of this extra here, it will make it match a little better. And there we go. So not even 5 minutes and I've got a cute card to start off with. For my second project, I thought I would go with something that's a little punny. So we've got this "You Are a Gem" sentiment here. And of course there are some cute little gemstones in the pack. So I'm going to add those two together. And instead of going plain and simple, I thought I would add in some foliage as well. So let's pop in a couple of pieces here and really do a fun little mix and match. So I think that looks pretty good. I can go ahead and pop all of these items in place. So start off with my big piece here. And then I'll go ahead and add in my next little bit of fern. And then I can pop in my gems and the sentiment. So I think what I'll do is pop up the gems just like I did on the first one with the focal point image. But I'll put the sentiment down here, kind of overlapping everything. And then add a few foam adhesives. And that'll just cover up all of these little ends here. And there we go, a second card. Super simple. For my last quick look, I thought I would mix things up a little bit and combine some of the cardstock together. So I pulled out one piece and cut it to 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. And then I cut out the second piece because it's really looking like a lot of sky. And I'm going to match those two together, just like so. And then I have this Enjoy the Ride. So of course I'm going to be pulling this bicycle into play. So I've got these two elements, but I don't want it to be just so simple. So how about we pull in a flower? and then maybe some foliage elements as well. All right, so now that I have this all laid out exactly the way I want it, I'm going to go ahead and layer these guys together. So I will attach the bicycle to the flower and then lift the flower up and just put some adhesive on the leaves and place it right back down so that everything is exactly where I want it. Now I know I've got a lot of overhang on this card and I really like the look of it because it just kind of extends the boundaries and really is a ton of fun that way. So I'm going to pop this sentiment behind everything else. Actually, I don't have it attached down, so I can do that first. But I want to kind of cover up this little bit here that I cut. So when I put this piece down, now that I've got this all adhered together, I can do that. I just want to make sure that I get that little bit covered there. And that will help bring everything together. So there you have it, some really, really cute cards that had no stamping, no die cutting, no nothing, just a whole bunch of ephemera and some pattern paper. I hope these projects help you to see all the possibilities with all these great crafting supplies that are available to you. When you share your projects on social media, don't forget to tag me at Pixel Maven's Retreat so that I can see all of the great things that you're working on. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and use those affiliate links down in the description to help support this craft education channel. Thank you so much and have a wonderfully crafty day. Help support my craft education efforts by clicking on the subscribe button and the little bell so you'll get notified when I create new content just for you. If you're looking for something else to watch, how about one of these crafty videos?